Got another wipe here. Another rifleman squad goes down. There's been how many wipes so far this game? Like, oh, and another one right there. Oh my god. Yeah, I think we've seen like, what, 3 or 4 riflemen wiped already, and this lieutenant is about to go down. What was he doing there? Yeah, it needs to be way more, you know, on top of those retreats. Hey, everybody. So I've got another low-level Legends cast for us today. Today I've got a match between Zaytt, who is playing Wehrmacht. He's got Storm Doctrine, Jaeger Armor Doctrine, and Joint Operations Doctrine. And playing as Americans, we have Operator Olivereira. He's got Infantry Company, Airborne Company, and Urban Assault Company. This match was submitted on my Discord, and if you guys want to submit your own games, please join my Discord, and you can submit the games in the CoH2 replays section, and just give me a ping. So yeah, as you guys probably noticed, maybe you haven't noticed, I have not been playing, and I have not been making videos about CoH2 very much, and to be honest, I haven't been playing any Co franchise game since CoH3 came out. I was, as I think many of you were, a little bit disappointed with the state of the game that it launched in, the state of CoH3, and it kind of killed my enthusiasm for the whole franchise, and I wasn't playing very much CoH2 either. But today I have been playing CoH2 a little bit more recently, and I've been really enjoying it. I remember how amazing this game is, and I remember how much I love it. And so I was enthused enough to make another CoH2 low-level Legends video, if you were even asking for it. So here it is. And I even got my camera set up here so you can actually see my face while I'm recording these videos. I don't know, maybe you guys don't like that. Maybe you do. Let me know in the comments if you want me to have the camera on or off. Yeah, pretty standard starts from both players here. We got an MG42 and a single squad of Grens from Zaytt. He could be building his next squad, but he's not, so he's sitting on a lot of manpower there. An operator here has pretty standard right from the start. This map is absolutely deadly in the middle area here because you have a very long road that is all red cover, and also like this road is red cover. Is this red cover? No. This is also red cover. No, kind of strange that there's actually more red cover on this side than on this side. I never noticed that. Kind of a weird asymmetry. Also, you have this blood red river here, which is kind of creepy. Yeah. So again, pretty standard start here. Zaytt has just locked in Storm Doctrine. Gives ambush training, which is really useful on those MGs. I hope to see him using that. We have the smoke bombs, can be pretty useful for trying to save your tanks, or making a big push. Jaeger Command Squad, the LEFH artillery, which is not very commonly seen in 1v1s, but on this map, which is extremely small, you can definitely, you know, build it around here, like right here, and then bomb the American base from your own base. So it could be useful. We'll see. And finally, the Stuka bombing strike, which can be devastating, especially useful with like a tank push if you're going in, pushing some tanks, or pushing your tanks in. Oh, we do have some tank traps down here. Good job from Operator. As I was saying though, if you push in with your tanks, you can use the Stuka bombing strike to either kill or, you know, scare off any kind of AT guns that are pressuring you. Not too much going on right now. We do have a mortar on the field here from Operator. Could be useful on this map to, you know, cover some advances with smoke and also force MGs just to move. This is like one of the coolest models in CoH2. I think I've actually mentioned this on other low-level Legends cast here. This kind of ruined Orthodox church, which I think looks absolutely amazing. Orthodox churches don't have pews, though, so you wouldn't ever see those pews there that you're seeing right now. You're required to stand in Orthodox churches, if you're able to stand in this. They don't make old ladies who can't walk stands, but most people should see that. Nice little firefight going on here. Rifle grenade. Oof. Almost got that wipe there. Could get the kill. Does get it. Ooh, and a huge mortar shell drops on top of these guys. Retreating, but very low health. There is another squad here that could try to finish off the retreating units. Operator has managed to secure like 2/3 of the map, maybe even more. He did get the wipe, by the way, on the retreat there. Good job. Yeah, so pretty bad map control right now from Zaytt. Operator has done a good job of securing both the fuels.
Ready for action.
I think this is actually connected, like, through this part. Yeah, disconnected, looks like. Very clumped up squads there. Could be a good target for Red Grenade. Are we going to see it? Even more clumped now. I hear it. I hear it. Oh, that was like 7 models. That's pretty gross. One wipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 models right there. That is absolutely disgusting.
We're losing a capture point.
Sorry, you can hear my phone go off in the background here. I should put that on mute. 1 second. There we go. So yeah, I guess, guys, what do you think about CoH2? Are anybody playing CoH2? Are you going back to CoH2? Have you just been turned off from the franchise altogether? That was kind of my feeling when I first started playing CoH2. I really wanted to like it, and I was so hyped about it, and I was just really disappointed with the launch, and that kind of killed my motivation even to play CoH2. Even though I love CoH2 so much, something about just the disappointment in CoH2 also kind of made me, I don't know, feel a little more disappointed about CoH2. Maybe to turn me off from the whole franchise, which was a little bit of a bummer, I guess. But again, like I said, lately I've kind of rediscovered my enjoyment of CoH2, but I'm not playing nearly as much as I used to. I used to play every single day and try to make videos, you know, at least 2 or 3 times a week. And it's been like 3 months since my last upload, so my enthusiasm is not quite at the same levels as it used to be. I guess when you know that, you know, the game is going to be continued, that there's going to be a next part, CoH2, right? When CoH2 wasn't released yet, I had some hope for it. You can imagine what it's going to be like. I think that's going to kind of be the continuance of CoH2. And when you realize that CoH2 isn't going to get any more updates, CoH2 there isn't going to be any kind of progression of it. Oh my god, the squad go down. It's a little lucky there. And you kind of feel like it's just not... you have less motivation to play it if you realize that this is the end. This is the end of the game. There's no updates coming. Do a 251 on the field. Nice to see those. It's kind of unusual for the Wehrmacht meta. Gonna try to reinforce the squad here. Keep them on the field. What is the squad doing though? You have Molotovs. Operator has picked the Urban Assault Company. The squad could go down. Oh, just last second reinforcement there, and gets into the half track. What a clutch move from Zaytt there to save that squad. Was doing a little bit too much moving around though, so the MG42 can't fire on the move, right? So you really want to just sit down and fire, right? You don't want to be moving around too much there. But that was a really good save.
Squad, ready to move.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how he uses this 251, if he uses it effectively, or if he just has to upgrade it with the flame projectors. I probably wouldn't recommend doing that, but could be useful, I guess. Why not? Yeah, so Operator has picked the Urban Assault Company, which gives you the Molotovs and also the rifle grenades on the rear echelons if they choose to upgrade with it. The Sherman Assault Kit, which gives the Sherman white phosphorus shells and also a little bit of extra health, I think. Is it armor and health or just health? Somebody can write in the comments if they know exactly what it does, but it definitely gives you a little bit extra health. Rangers, which are good, but I'm not sure this is really the map for them because they're more of a close combat unit. It's just 251. Somebody explain to me what this is doing right now. MG, sorry, the 50 cal is opened up on it. Got another wipe here, another rifleman squad goes down. There's been how many wipes so far this game? Like, oh, and another one right there. Oh my god. Yeah, I think we've seen like, what, 3 or 4 riflemen wiped already, and this lieutenant is about to go down. What was he doing there? Yeah, it needs to be way more, you know, on top of those retreats. 201 probably needs to go back and get some repairs now. Good job. Operator has managed to cut off the fuel, though, down in the south of the map. Why did they retreat? Why did they retreat? So they could have just chilled here and been out of line of sight of the MG. Questionable retreat there. So a very fast retreat on that squad, but a very slow retreat on the lieutenant, for example. So again, when you're a newer player, lower level player here, it can be really hard to keep track of all the squads. And you know, you think you hit retreat on them, but you didn't, and it dies. And so I totally get it. I've made a million mistakes myself. I've lost a lot of squads to slow retreats. Got 221, so 222, 222. 222 and a 251 on the map right now. Kind of interesting. I usually don't see people build both of those, so I guess it's not a bad idea. It's cool to see people doing that. It's cool to see some kind of off-meta builds right now. I like that. Do have a bunker going down the middle. It's probably gonna die. Very low health already. 222 is not gonna get a lot of damage on that Stewart. And the bunker still up. I think just one more shot from the Stewart and we'll go down. There it goes. Yeah, quite a questionable choice here. Bunkers in general, I don't recommend building because they usually just eat up your manpower and they go down pretty easily to like anything, to light vehicles, to mortars, to AT guns. They go down to everything. We do have the incendiary rounds. Don't do a lot of damage to the Stewart. If you're gonna build a bunker, build it like back here, right? Build it to cover the cutoff, for example, so it's out of range of enemy mortars and stuff. The 222 has gone down to a combination of the Stewart and the 50 count. That was a very quick, a short life to the 222. Yeah, 222 is actually one of the most survivable vehicles in the game because there's really long line of sights, so you should be able to see any kind of enemies before they see you. So you should be able to get out of most dangerous situations before they're, you know, critical. Do have a fighting position going up here from Operator.
Gather round. I smell orders.
Nobody in the church anymore.
Steady up.
Another bunker going down in the same position. I'm not sure. Zaytt apparently has not learned his lesson. Stewart could go down. Ooh, the pack does not hit them. Operator called in smoke there using the cover-to-cover ability. I forgot to mention the rest of these. Rangers, cover, and Sherman. Calliope, or Calliope. I always call it Calliope, but I think I've heard people pronounce it differently. People always just flame me for my pronunciation of things. So the worst one was the Avra. I call it the Avra, A-V-R-E. I've heard Avery, I've heard Avra, I've heard A-V-R-E. People absolutely flame me for calling it the Avra, though. But what can you do? People are going to flame you on the internet. It's just something I've gotten used to. What do we got going on here now? Zaytt's on 100 fuel. Operator is already on 200 fuel here. Could probably... Oh, he is getting the battalion command post up here. And he'll be able to pump out a Sherman basically the second he upgrades there. The second bunker going down here, as to be expected. Didn't even upgrade it, so I don't understand why build a bunker if you're not going to upgrade it, and also why build a bunker in the same spot it just died. Again, if you're going to build a bunker, put it here, maybe over here. I think here's the best spot though. Or just don't build a bunker. Do have a triple cap going on from Olivereira. In terms of victory points, Zaytt is already at less than 300. Olivereira almost at full. Although I think in terms of manpower losses, I think that Zaytt is doing better. Zaytt has got a lot of wipes so far on Olivereira. Operator. I hope his name is Oliveira. I feel like I'm butchering that.
Ready. Go ahead.
The Stewart putting some pressure on the 251. By the way, we don't have a medical bunker at base here, so all of the healing is going to come from either going into the 251, which, you know, if you put the squads in there, they will slowly heal, or from their own medical supplies. To have the AT gun a little questionable from it. There's nobody there to support it either, so I think if the Stewart goes to try to pressure it, it could definitely get the kill. Maybe he's worried about getting snared though, but the snares are very far away. Yeah, guys, let me know. What do you think in the comments? You know, are you still playing CoH2? Are you playing CoH3? Going back to CoH0, CoH1, VCo, Vanilla Co, we'll call it. I feel like there's going to be more of a community push for different mods and stuff for CoH2 now, because the meta isn't going to change. People might try to change it themselves by implementing mods, by you know, maybe having some tournaments using different mods. I'd like to see that. In fact, maybe I'll organize that in my Discord at some point. Ooh, this building is about to go down. It's a tiny little sliver of health left, and one model here. I'm freaking out. There it goes. Was that major artillery, I guess? Lots of dead riflemen. This has been the match of dead riflemen. Man, that one is really mangled. Oof. I'd like to see some more cover being put down, especially in the middle here, from both players. Like, I don't see any sandbags being put down by the Pioneers. I don't see the rear echelons putting down any of the tank traps in the middle, which would be really useful. You know, having one back here just for your guys to use as cover while fighting units in the middle would be really, really nice. I did put a couple down here on this point, but more. Oh my god, that squad's about to get eliminated. There they go. Stewart's letting it found here. Oh, almost down. Doesn't get the second shot. It does. Stewart goes down. The blob of Grenadiers probably needs to get a little bit of health back. I'd be a little bit worried about the mortar right now, wiping that. Sherman is up from Operator, immediately getting the Dozer Blade upgrade, 20 fuel for a little bit of extra health, and white phosphor shells. I want to say it gives more frontal armor as well, but I might be wrong about that, so somebody correct me. Monument, the Angel there. S-mines here from the Wehrmacht, but not going to do anything against the old Sherman. Yeah, they don't want me shooting that. Maybe targeting these guys. There we go. Oof. Huge HE shells here. This would be a lot of wipes. Pack down. One squad down. He's going to keep going. Looks like he's going for the 251 instead. He got one hit. Trying to steal the AT gun, by the way. Is he getting to see this? You need to keep moving, buddy. You need to go, like, over there. Oh, no. That's very dead, 251. And he goes down. That is a hero Sherman. He's got 2 wipes and a 251. The pack needs to be stolen or destroyed. This Sherman should be headed over there to destroy that pack right now. Just use attack move, by the way. I made a video about this a while ago, but you should always use attack move against abandoned AT weapons. Don't use attack grounds. Attack grounds much less likely to hit. So yeah, this guy should be blowing up, but he's not. We have a Stug on the field to counter the Sherman. Stug. What do I think about Stugs? I think they're pretty bad mostly. Stugs are great at anti-tank, as you all know, but right now, at this point in the game too, where Zaytt is down to, you know, less than half of his VPs, he needs to put some pressure on Operator. And Stugs are not good at pressuring. They're good at defensive play. They're good at countering, you know, pushes, but they're not very good at pushing themselves, right? They don't have enough of the anti-infantry power to really push regiments. Also, there's been almost nothing going on down here in the south. I feel like this could be easily snagged by Zaytt if he wanted to. The pack has not been destroyed and has not been stolen, so probably going to be recruited here in the near future. Use of medical medkits, field medkits there to to heal the squad up. But yeah, Zaytt definitely needs to think about his VPs now.
All right, you dopes, listen up.
Contact reports show the Krauts are at 200 points.
Yeah, that's Sherman has done a very good job so far. 9 infantry kills, 1 vehicle kill on the 251.
We're losing a capture point.
And again, we see just the Stug just chilling, right? It's not going to be able to push. It's not going to be able to really be aggressive in the same way that a Panzer IV can. So I hope to see some Panzer IVs come out on the field here.
Report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
I guess the Majors got wiped there. So another squad down from Operator down to 3 squads of mainline infantry. Again, this would be like a good place to build tank traps. Like right here would be good. Here would be good. Just to cover the middle. You know, you can be in green cover while your enemy is in red cover. Or build it behind the point here, obviously, so you can cap it more easily. We're about to see this command squad go down. It does go down. Man, both these guys just love standing on red cover. Yeah, if you're watching this, there's another wipe. If you're watching this game, guys, one thing to learn is do not stand in red cover. And it seems extremely obvious, but squads are just going to get wiped. You're going to lose so much. You need to build your own cover. You need to... You can also even just attack ground here to make yellow cover, right? To make craters for yellow cover. There's a lot of stuff you can do to minimize the amount of wipes you're suffering. I don't know, we haven't seen any upgrades to ambush camo, which is not too bad because it's one of the main benefits of Storm Doctrine. You get the ambush bonus, plus of course, can't be seen. You know, upgrading all these guys to ambush would be good because they just get that ambush bonus really would help get even more wipes on this red cover. Rounds are pretty nasty. They're not loaded though.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Do we have another Sherman up? That's probably what I would have done as well. Just build more Dozer Shermans. Or Shermans and then upgrade them with the Dozer. At some point, probably need a Jackson just to counter that Stu as a very dead Sherman. Yeah. One thing we haven't seen from Operator, well, actually we just saw it right there, was the Sherman smoke. But it can be a little bit hard to use because you need to use it and then give another move command. So as we saw him use there, he didn't give the Sherman another move command after using the smoke. Also, I like to use smokes at the beginning of an engagement, so right when you see that there's an AT gun shooting at you, immediately smoke that AT gun, right? Just make that AT gun useless for 5-7 seconds while it has to readjust and find a new firing position. Or, you know, put it on the Stug immediately, right? So you can really shut down
Rear echelon troops on the
AT
front
weapons for a good amount of time just by using that smoke more aggressively, more, you know, at the beginning of combat rather than as a defensive tool. Ooh, S-mines. Could we get the wipe there anymore? No, that's pretty lucky. Yeah, we do have the MG42 upgraded on the Stugs here, but it's just not going to be very effective at killing infantry. Do a Panzer IV though, also upgrading with the MG42. We'll see if they can work together to get some kills here. They push some of these VPs. Because, you know, this VP down here is very lonely. Very lonely VP that really could be easily snagged by just
Light gun
sending
carrier tank ready.
one squad there, right? I'll put an MG
A
on it.
capture point is being overrun.
Easy peasy.
Armor here.
Bet 2 on the Sherman there.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture
I realized I don't have the better info mod downloaded on my laptop here, so sorry, James, if you're watching this. James Jamoza from the Community German Discord put in a lot of work to make a really great veterancy mod, or actually just in general gives all of the unit stats. So if you want to know how much armor your tanks have, if you want to know how much, what veterancy bonuses they get, go over to the Community Discord and download that. Panzer IV might go down here. There's some bazookas on these rear echelons. They bounce that shot from the Sherman. Main gun destroyed, but does manage to get out. So for the time being, this Stuke also needs to move. And these Grands are just shredding. Just shredding. 27 kills on this one. Only 7 on that one. There's a Scott up. Man, I'm not really good at telling you guys when people are building new vehicles, but we're seeing it. We're seeing it now. Scott in the field, single kill on it. Do have side skirts on this dude now. He is trying to be aggressive with this dude, but I guess it's working for the time being. One guy needs to get out. Needs to get out. There we go. Treat all the squads. We're at the mid. They're all pretty low health. No more 251 to provide reinforcements. Definitely needs to build a med bunker at the base now because the 251 is gone. Doesn't really have any easy way to heal his units.
A capture point is under attack.
You know, you always have to adjust your gameplay, right? If you always play with the 251, that's great. But when you lose the 251, you need to think, okay, what do I need now? I need to build a med bunker, which they're doing, actually. Good job. You read my mind, Mr. Zaytt. I hope that's a med bunker. Where'd he go? Wait, what? They stopped building it. Somehow, Zaytt has lost the MG. He stole earlier. It's not being stolen back. We have an Ostwind coming up now from Zaytt. And no bed bunkers. Bed bunker. Med bunker. We'll push here. Let's see. 2 more shots needed. Why is he stopping? And they keep retreating. And they keep retreating. You have a red grenade now. That's going to be a dead shot for sure. Yeah, so don't stop mid retreats, especially if there are snares around. That was just a misclick or something. We do have the Stu using the stun shot on the Sherman there.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Could have been a bit more useful earlier to try to save the Panther IV. But too little too late. Also, Zaytt does have the smoke bombs. You could have easily used smoke bombs there to cover the retreat of the Panzer IV. Yeah. Stu needs to get out of there. Oof. Lucky. Ostwind on the field? I can't imagine it's going to be super useful. I mean, I guess on these roads, the Ostwind really could melt some infantry squads, but the Ostwind's always going to be near that Stu, right? Because if the Ostwind gets caught by itself, it's going to get absolutely mulched by the Shermans. It doesn't have a lot of autonomy. Squad needs to get out there. Another squad down here, guys. Being massacred on the roads. The Jaeger Lights did pick up the MG42 though. Another bunker in the same spot. We're gonna see this one last a bit longer. It's not going to, I promise. Yeah, Flak Panther doing pretty good damage. bunker. Mid bunker. Bunker goes down, as you would expect. Oof, some pretty big hits on. What's he going? Whoa. That must have been a misclick. Why would you go back into that? Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know what he was trying to do there. I'm assuming that was a misclick because that was just a horrible fuck up. That was just vetted up.
The capture point is under attack.
Vetted up. Bulldozer. Dozer equipped Sherman there getting absolutely destroyed by all the AT for no reason. Again, that would have been a great use of smoke, by the way. You could, if you wanted to pressure, you know, the infantry or whatever in the middle, you could have smoked the AT gun, smoked the stew, and then, you know, moved up and shot the infantry with much less pressure from the rebels.
One of our fighting
So this guy has all that negative cover.
fire.
Scott has 1 kill still. Let's see. Operator's on 183 fuel. I can definitely get another tank in. Zaytt is building another Stug, which I think is a big mistake. Again, he's put some pressure on like this VP right now. You know, just send the tank, send the squad, take the VP, put an MG on it, right?
New unit ready and on the field.
Why build those two? I'm watching too much Imperial Dane. Squad's at very low health here. I'd be worried about getting wiped by the Scott or the mortar. And they're at low health. Why? Because there is no mid bunker. So they're definitely building that as soon as possible. Zaytt does not have enough manpower for it at the moment, but when he does, he should build a mid bunker. Squad's going down south to cap this neutralized standard points. Don't need 2 squads to cap 1 point. If you're just capping, right, you should send 1 and send the other one to the front to capture another point. It's one thing I'm really bad at as well. I always cap with 2 squads, especially in bridge points, because I usually have my units grouped together in like groups of 2. So I'll have like 2 of your squads together, and oftentimes I'll send both those squads to 1 point, which is just a waste of time because you're just sending them to 2 points during that time, right? So those guys here need to be, you know, one of them can capture this munition point, the other one can capture the star, for example. Again, you really want them to have some health. They could use the medical field first aid kit, but he's not doing that. Nope, and he's retreating. Why retreat them? I don't understand. You can't heal at base, so whatever. Squads went down there trying to repair the Flak Panzer in combat. Yes, you obviously don't want to do that. And this Flak Panzer goes down to the Scott. Scott now on 2 kills, 1 infantry and 1 Flak Panzer.
Rounds complete. Breach clear. Get your men covering the opponent.
Yeah, look at all this low health here. So they're actually at full strength here, but they're very low health still because there is no medics. No medical bunker. But again, they could be using their own field medkits to get back up to full health. They're just not, for whatever reason. Again, victory points here. So Zaytt is down to 100 VPs. But there's no reason why he should be struggling so much with this. Like, he can easily get this VP. I've said it like 100 times this game, but this southern VP has just had nothing going on the entire time. Some people, I don't know, when they're playing the game, they get tunnel vision on certain VPs, right? They think, that's what the enemy is, that's where I've got to be. But in reality, you should be trying to be everywhere, right? You shouldn't be trying to pressure multiple points at the same time. Don't get tunnel vision on one or 2 points, right? You want to be everywhere all the time. You know, send your cheap squads there just to harass them, right? Because if you send a cheap pioneer squad down here, right? That means the operator has to send his squads as well. The Stug bomb probably trying to kill this. Yep. One of the Stugs went down. This other Stug is hungry for the Scott here. Probably gonna get it. Abandoned. He's finishing off at 3 Stu, by the way. Come on. Is the Scott going to go down, though? Or sorry, is the
Germans have
Stu
50
going to
points
go
left.
down? Yeah, again, triple cap going, 50 points left. Do have Rangers here with bazookas. Rangers do get some extra penetration and damage, I think, with the bazookas. Let's see what these passive bazooka experts. Yeah. And they have got the kill on the Stug, and that's it for Zaytt. So he surrendered. Yeah, what can I say? I think Zaytt really had the advantage throughout most of the game. He was putting like huge manpower pressure on Operator. He was wiping Operator squads left and right. But just lost track of the VPs. He made some bad decisions with the Stugs as well. I think he really didn't need to build Stugs. He shouldn't have built Stugs. He should have gone for P4s. But what you gonna do? Looking at the kills here, actually Zaytt did go negative, so maybe it just felt to me that he was doing better manpower-wise. But I do think he did get more wipes. I might look at that afterwards, but early game at least, Zaytt was smashing Operator's Riflemen. Well, guys, it was a fun game to watch. Thank you so much to Operator for uploading this game to my Discord. Again, if any one of you wants to have your game potentially cast on my YouTube channel here, please go to my Discord, upload it in the Company of Heroes 2 replays section, and if you're lucky, if I have the enthusiasm to do another low-level Legends cast, then I will let you know and I'll give it a cast. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy.